She thought she was walking in to sell a ring. Turns out, she was walking into a crime scene with mood lighting. Melissa had rehearsed this moment in her head all morning. Breakup? Check. Closure? Questionable. One expensive-looking ring from an ex she never wanted to hear about again? Absolutely. So she walks into one of those jewelry stores that smells like money and quiet judgment, slides the ring across the counter, and says the magic words, "I'd like to sell this." Simple, clean, emotional detox. Except the jeweler didn't smile. He froze. Mr. Harris lifted the ring, tilted it once under the light, then sucked in air like he'd just seen a ghost wearing diamonds. His eyes widened, his hands stiffened, and then without explanation he said, "Wait here, I'll be right back," and vanished into the back room like a magician who forgot to explain the trick. That's when Melissa's stomach dropped, because when someone reacts to jewelry like it's radioactive, you start wondering if your breakup came with bonus felony charges. She waited. The ticking clock got louder. From the back room came drawers opening, papers shuffling, a low mutter that sounded suspiciously like, No way, it can't be. That's your cue to leave." She didn't. "Mr." Harris returned 10 minutes later, sweaty, pale, gripping a folded piece of paper like it could bite him. His voice was calm, but his eyes were doing laps. "Miss, can I ask where you got this ring?" The tone had shifted. This wasn't curiosity. This was interrogation. Adjacent. She explained. Ex-boyfriend. Years ago. No longer together. End of story. Mr. Harris nodded slowly. The way people do when they're connecting dots you don't want connected. "And do you know where he got it?" She didn't. Why would she? No one asks for a receipt with romance. Mr. Harris inhaled. "I need a second opinion before I can make an offer." Then, very casually, he offered her tea. That's when Melissa got hopeful. Because in movies, tea means money is coming. Big money. Life reset money. She sat there, sipping chamomile, mentally redecorating her apartment, while the jeweler quietly called the police. The bell over the door rang again. She didn't look up until Miss Harris said, "Thank you for coming so quickly." That's her. Her heart slammed. The man walking toward her wasn't a customer. He was a police officer. "Ma'am," he said evenly, "I'm going to need you to come with me." Her brain short-circuited. Arrests are for criminals. She recycled. She tipped servers. She cried during dog movies. This had to be a mistake. It wasn't. At the station, the truth came out like shattered glass. The ring wasn't just valuable. It was stolen, part of a high-profile jewelry heist from years ago. The serial number had been altered, the setting redesigned, but the stone was unmistakable, and her ex, very much not a jewelry store shopper. Melissa wasn't arrested, she was a witness, but the ring, confiscated, evidence tagged, gone forever. Closure didn't come in cash. It came in the realization that sometimes, when you try to sell the past calls the cops. If this story twisted your expectations, hit like. If you want more stories where everyday decisions explode into unbelievable consequences, subscribe. And remember, before you sell anything someone else gave you, make sure it's not wanted by the police. Because emotional baggage is one thing, felony accessories, whole different breakup.